it must be balanced. The value of x must be unique. For us to have 5, it means x should be 4. That makes it an equation. Now, don't confuse yourself between equation and identity. Identity has a lot of solution. For instance, if I have sine squared theta, let me make it x. Sine squared x plus cos squared x. This is a simple trigonometric identity. In this case, the value of x is more than 1. You can have 1, you can have 90, you can have 0, and you call it identity. So I believe you can differentiate between an equation and identity, right? Yes. Then also, you should understand that there is a key difference between an equation and an expression. Is there anybody that can differentiate that? Equation and expression. Okay,
Equation as a constitution.
Very good. That is just a simple equation. You have an equality sign, just like we have here, showing that you have two sides equal. This is equal to this. But for an expression, say a linear expression, for instance, you just have x plus 1. This is a simple statement, an expression. So with this, you should be able to understand what we mean by equation. Now, what we mean by variation? So variation talks about changes that occurs in quantities. When you have a quantity x and quantity y, the changes that occur in both of them is called variation. And you can also relate it to proportion. And in variation, we have direct variation, inverse variation. Which one again? Partial variation and joint variation. Now, what we mean by direct variation? When two quantities varies directly, it simply means that as the other quantity is increasing, then the other one will also do what? Increase. For instance, you want to go to the market and you want to buy a book. If you buy one book at 200 naira, what will happen if you buy two books? It will become what? 400 naira. So as the price, as the number of books are increasing, what will happen to the price? It increases. That is what we mean by what? Direct variation. Then the second one, which is inverse. We have direct variation, and we have inverse variation. So for inverse variation, it's just like the opposite of direct. So as the quantity x is increasing, what will happen to quantity y? It will decrease. So for instance,